On October 29, 2025, an object known as 3I Atlas swept past our sun. The ALMA Observatory detected that 3I Atlas was 4 arcseconds away from its predicted path. Now, that might sound tiny, but in space, it's colossal. It meant 3I Atlas wasn't just drifting, it was accelerating. And the most disturbing part? That acceleration didn't come from gravity. Something unseen was pushing it. A force beyond what the sun or planets could explain. Non-gravitational acceleration. That's what the official report called it. But if you know anything about comets, you'll realize why that's a problem. Ordinary comets accelerate because they vent gas and dust as ice vaporizes. That reaction acts like a thruster. But 3I Atlas? It wasn't shedding enough material to justify that kind of motion. If it were a natural comet, it should have lost around 5 billion tons of mass. That debris should be visible, forming a bright, expanding cloud around it. Yet telescopes saw nothing. No dust, no trail, nothing. So what's going on here? An object accelerating in defiance of known physics, yet showing no evidence of energy loss. And this isn't some distant mystery. Before we go deeper, don't forget to subscribe for more space discoveries now. Back to 3I Atlas. On December 19, 2025, 3I Atlas will make its closest approach to Earth. If that massive debris cloud isn't detected by then, we'll be forced to admit something deeply unsettling, that 3I Atlas accelerates without losing mass. And that would mean we're no longer just observing a comet. We might be witnessing an entirely new kind of object. As the data poured in after Perihelion, scientists expected 3I Atlas to behave like every other comet we've ever tracked. It didn't. Instead of fading or fragmenting under the sun's heat, 3I Atlas brightened dramatically. Within hours, it became bluer than our own star. That's not just rare, it's impossible. No natural comet ever observed has emitted that kind of spectrum. Astronomers reviewing data from SOHO, Stereo, and GO-19 couldn't find a precedent. This sudden blue luminosity meant the object was either reflecting or emitting light in a way that no known cometary material should be capable of. And that wasn't even the most shocking part. When scientists recalculated its energy budget, the math simply didn't work. For 3I Atlas to shine that bright and accelerate the way it did, it should have lost at least 15% of its total mass. But deep space telescopes found no surrounding debris field. That's when a terrifying realization hit. If there's no debris, something else must be propelling it. But what? Was it radiation pressure? The push of sunlight itself? Unlikely. The object's shape and reflectivity don't support that theory. Could it be outgassing from unseen materials? Also, improbable spectral readings show almost no water or volatile elements. And so, an unthinkable idea began to circulate that perhaps 3I Atlas isn't behaving like a comet because it isn't one. It's not the first time we've seen something like this. Remember Oumuamua in 2017? It too showed unexplained acceleration, but 3I Atlas is on another level entirely. It's larger, faster, and far more luminous, 1,000,000 times more massive than Oumuamua. Now imagine this, an object the size of a skyscraper, moving faster than any known interstellar body, accelerating through our solar system with no visible propulsion and no loss of mass. If that doesn't make you question the limits of physics, nothing will. If 3I Atlas were just another interstellar visitor, the story would have ended there. But what scientists began uncovering next shattered every assumption about how natural objects behave in space. They cataloged 9 anomalies, each one stranger than the last. Let's go through them, one by one. First anomaly, the impossible trajectory. 3I Atlas is traveling against the direction of every planet's orbit, a retrograde path. That alone is rare, but it's also aligned within 5 degrees of the solar ecliptic plane, like someone throwing a basketball backward and still making a perfect shot. The odds of that happening naturally? 0.2%. Second anomaly, the solar jet. In mid-2025, telescopes observed 3I Atlas producing a jet of material, not away from the sun, like every comet ever recorded but toward it. An anti-tail that defies the basic laws of thermodynamics and solar wind interaction. No one can explain how that's physically possible. Third anomaly, the size and speed paradox. 3I Atlas isn't just big, it's 1,000,000 times more massive than Oumuamua, yet moves even faster. In nature, larger objects slow down. Here, the rule breaks. It's as if a cargo ship was somehow outrunning a speedboat. Fourth anomaly, perfect timing. 3I Atlas passed near Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, all within a cosmic heartbeat, while remaining completely hidden from Earth's view at the same time. The statistical chance? 0.005%, as if the universe itself choreographed the encounter. Fifth anomaly, metallic composition. Spectroscopy revealed a bizarre nickel-to-iron ratio, one that doesn't exist in natural comets, but does resemble engineered metallic alloys. Sixth anomaly, lack of water. Comets are called dirty snowballs for a reason, but 3I Atlas contains only 4% water by mass. It's basically a rock pretending to be ice. These alone would make 3I Atlas the strangest object ever observed, but there are still 3 more, anomalies that break even deeper laws of light, motion, and probability. Let's continue with what makes 3I Atlas truly impossible. Seventh anomaly, the twisted light. When sunlight reflected off 3I Atlas, telescopes recorded extreme negative polarization. In simple terms, the light waves weren't behaving like they should. No other comet, not even Borisov or Oumuamua, has ever shown this signature. It's as if 3I Atlas is bending or twisting light in a way that known natural materials simply can't. Some scientists suggest the surface could be coated with a complex, unknown substance, something that absorbs and redirects light with mathematical precision. Eighth anomaly, the WOW signal connection. 3I Atlas's origin direction in the sky aligns within 9 degrees of where the WOW signal was detected in 1977. The mysterious radio burst many still consider our best evidence of possible extraterrestrial communication. 9 degrees might seem large, but on an interstellar scale, it's like 2 cars crossing the same intersection minutes apart. Coincidence? Maybe. But the timing and direction are unsettling. Ninth anomaly, the impossible blue brightness. Near Perihelion, 3I Atlas became bluer than our sun. That's not poetic exaggeration, it's measured data. No known natural element or chemical reaction can cause that level of blue reflection. It suggests either an artificial reflective surface or an energetic reaction beyond any comet chemistry we know. 9 anomalies. 9 separate physical violations. And now, the 10th anomaly might be just weeks away if, during its December 19th, 2025 flyby, we detect no debris cloud around it. That would confirm the unthinkable, that 3I Atlas accelerates without losing mass. In scientific terms, that's impossible. But in reality, it's happening. And the shockwave from this realization is already shaking the scientific community. Because if this object isn't following the rules of physics, then perhaps it wasn't born under those rules at all. The astronomical community is in turmoil. Because for every scientist trying to explain 3I Atlas as a comet behaving oddly, there's another quietly admitting this object breaks the rules of nature. Some researchers argue for radiation pressure that sunlight itself is pushing 3I Atlas forward. But to achieve the observed acceleration, the object would need to be paper thin, like a giant reflective sail drifting through space. Sound familiar? That's the same design concept we use for solar sails technology made by intelligent hands. Others believe 3I Atlas could be a fragment of an ancient interstellar craft, a piece of debris still active after millions of years. Of course, no one dares to say this officially. Science demands proof, and right now, proof is approaching Earth. As December 19th, 2025 draws closer, telescopes across the globe are preparing for what could be a once-in-history event. If a massive debris cloud appears, 3I Atlas will finally fit inside the boundaries of comet physics. But if it doesn't, then we'll be forced to accept something extraordinary, that an artificial or unknown mechanism is propelling it. And that's when the real question begins: who or what sent it? Think about it. In the last decade, we've found 3 confirmed interstellar visitors: Oumuamua, Borisov, and now 3I Atlas. Each one stranger than the last. If this trend continues, it's not randomness, it's a pattern. A pattern suggesting we're being watched or studied or perhaps simply noticed. But even if 3I Atlas turns out to be completely natural, something we've never classified before, it will still redefine our understanding of the cosmos, because it proves the universe is far more complex and mysterious than our textbooks admit. In a few short weeks, we'll know the truth. Either way, natural or artificial, 3I Atlas will change astronomy forever. And maybe, just maybe, It's not just passing through our solar system, but delivering a message written in motion. In the vast emptiness of space, there are moments that redefine who we are. Moments that remind us how little we truly understand about the universe that gave us life. And 3I Atlas may be one of those moments. Because whether it's a cosmic enigma born of physics we don't yet grasp, or technology from somewhere beyond human reach, it has already forced science to look deeper, to question harder. The truth is, for decades, humanity has looked up, searching for proof we're not alone. But what if the proof doesn't send a signal? What if it sends itself? An object that travels light years, enters our solar system, bends our equations, and leaves behind a question too big to ignore. Every telescope, every observatory, and every astronomer is now watching. Because on December 19th, 2025, the universe might whisper its next secret, and this time, we'll be listening. If no debris cloud is found, if 3I Atlas truly accelerates without losing mass, then we'll face a reality that something beyond our current science is at work. And if we do find the debris, then we'll have discovered a new class of interstellar object, a natural phenomenon unlike anything seen before. Either way, it's history. Now the question arises. If 3I Atlas truly accelerates without losing mass, we're not just watching an object, we're watching the birth of a new branch of physics. So, what's your bet unknown natural process, or evidence of interstellar technology? Let me know in the comments, and if you love exploring mysteries that challenge science itself, like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned because the data arriving next month might rewrite everything we know about space.